recording now. We're cooking with gas on electric burners. Welcome, one and all, on the internet and around that will listen, are listening, or such be things. We welcome you to our little story. We left our mighty heroes that left Millersville chasing this bird and tracking it, and they downed this beast. But they had some personal cost to it. Their barbarian went down several times, heroically trying to battle it, but he's awful weak and not moving too spry these days. The bird fills the cavern entrance. There is this female that seems to be in the back of the dungeon or the cavern, as far as that. So there we have that. She seems to be bound, or appears that way. All in all, yeah. And, let's see here. Get down here, and yeah, I have to get the right monsters all set up for when they come, if they come into play. Here, so don't mind me, internet and folks. And that's where I believe we left the group. They battled, they won. They were trying to get their barbarian up and sound. They were checking themselves. I think they were taking a quick breath, and that's where I'll turn it over to our mighty heroes.
All right. Well, this bird has been dealt with. Fireball.
I'm gonna say that I'm currently moving our fell Minotaur brethren to the side.
Okay.
Just because I believe the bird might have collapsed on top of him.
Okay.
I vaguely remember this as well. Yes.
So I'm telling our other unavailable compatriot to watch him.
Yep.
While I guess I head towards the girl.
Okay. And you'll kind of hear her screech, and kind of a fear. She hasn't seen a mechanical man or construct of such, is the feeling that you would get. You are definitely an oddity to her. You can see that her face is dirty, her clothes are dirty, and such.
Okay. Hold it. It's fine. You're safe now.
And she just whimpers. Don't hurt me. My family needs me. My mother, my father, they're old. They can't do. Save me. Don't kill me.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Oh, that's something I ought to do.
And while that is happening, and I'm just kind of behind, kind of checking the room itself.
Okay.
Looking at the walls and stuff, keeping an eye and an ear out for stuff. But specifically, what I'm going to do is cast Detect Evil and Good, so that I can see if this area is desecrated, consecrated, any demons or fiends or other creatures are hiding themselves. Just kind of open my senses to the nature of this place.
Okay, why ain't that working? All right. You're doing detect evil and good. Let's see. Let me check that spell out. The room itself is, I believe I had it at 60 foot deep, about 100 foot high, and for what you could tell. But once you move on in, you'll be able to tell that there's it's 120 feet across, and the only light is the light that you have, that
On
you
my
guys
mask.
are
Okay.
using. At the moment, there's no outside of once you get in there, because there was sunlight coming in, of course, in through the mouth of the cave
Right.
for a distance as far as that. And that was detect evil. Let's see. It's 10 minutes concentration. All right. Okay. And I'll definitely need to know where you're located. Let's see here. Let me
Yeah.
get.
I
And
mean,
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
my plan is to kind of walk around so to get a pretty good look, not just to be within range of detect evil and good, but also, to be able to see with bright light the walls.
Yeah, but
I believe my torch is a 15-foot range, so I'm like within 10
well,
feet of these walls and just like circling them.
yeah, but hold on. Let me kind of draw this up. I will take that, and I want this. Get this, and let's see here. Let's say right here, and then right there. Right here. I'm going to draw some stuff and it's not perfect. I'm just going to pre-draw it and get things staged for us here, right there. And, oh, not in the eye again. And this open spot is the cave entrance. Let's see here. I'll make it. They got a dotted line. Oh, they got this. I can do that. I'll use that. And, yeah, right there. That works. Close enough. And that's the cave entrance there. And now let me see here. And pretty in pink. Yeah, we'll put her right on back over here towards the wall. And then here, let's see, our mighty heroes will make you nice shinies right there. And as far as that, and our kind of down heroes, they're not quite so shiny. So we'll say you got them over here out of the way, right there, taking care of them. Alrighty, and I'll break that off, and I need to, and I probably ought to, and really actually, because you're searching stuff. So we'll make Ava You tell me where you're in here you want me to move you. Let's see here. Ava will be that one I just made.
So I
Where-
was probably in the middle of the room or as close to the middle of the room
Yeah, but the middle
For
this
during-
way or this way.
middle north to south.
Okay.
And probably up and down also, because I was trying to, put myself
And-
between the bird and this other person equally. But
Let's see
once
here. I want
once
to.
Mickey starts talking with the lady, I probably move kind of northwest. So I'm starting my
Okay.
search kind of where that slant is to the northwest.
And let me put text over here. There. Get back here. This way. Oh, this way we'll have this, so there should be less confusions. There, and yeah, you did say Mickey was talking to her, so Mickey went in. So let me do a separate one for Mickey. He's got so much of knight in shiny armor, but yeah. We'll make him right there. And Mickey would be the purple little fella. Okay, and there we go. Oh, don't worry about it, Payne. You're not so lost. You're over. Let me move this off to the side. And I'll bring the spotlight back here. You're over here, Payne, at the moment. Over here we have our Minotaur barbarian that's trying to be nursed, and we have our other character, which was I think he was a rogue. No, he was a fighter, wasn't he? Or something. That Johnny, not Johnny, but Jimmy was over here,
wow,
and he's
okay,
yeah, and he's protecting and seeing to him. This right here is Ava, and this right here is Mickey, and this pink here is the damsel that was bound up sitting in the back of this cave. And I didn't place the fallen bird, but because it's kind of not a matter of the story at the moment. But does that help you?
Sort of.
And yes, it's the cave map for what we're going to use.
All right. But yeah, so I'm heading to kind of the northwest there.
Right.
I don't want to be like, I'm not going to move toward her too much. I'm letting Mickey take care of that.
Okay,
But
north.
I will be nearby in case something happens immediately, and then make my way around.
All right, northwest. We'll say you got there. What are you doing, Payne?
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yep. Here you.
Sorry.
I hear you. No, hear you fine.
Whew. So he kind of looks around to see what's going on, and he sees the thing's been defeated. Is there a body left, or is it like?
Well, the bird.
nothingness?
No, the bird exploded. Remember?
Oh my gosh.
And you had the fireball that the sorcerer or magic user or whoever threw on in there.
I think it was Ava.
I was like, that wasn't me.
Well, I'm not naming names. I'm just giving generalities. I'll let you point fingers where you think you need to.
I mean, work last session, I couldn't even use any spells. That's heads up.
I will. I thought I was doing something at the end of the last session, but apparently it's not the case. So I'll just watch everybody else.
Well, yeah.
Don't fall off.
What did you think you were doing last session? At the end of last session.
Honestly, it doesn't matter right now. Because,
It does to me because you brought it up.
Well, honestly, I'm not sure, but I thought I was trying to help the girl before.
Well, that's
But it's fine.
No, that's too easy. To be honest, yes, you're helping the girl. I just placed that to start off with the map and locate. So both you and Mickey are up here trying to assist the female. As far as that, that's just way too easy.
Okay.
As far as that.
Also remember saves having to be made at the end of last session, but I don't know what for.
I think it was for the explosion.
That was for the explosion, and
Yeah.
everybody, and that was all dealt with there at the last part. So what you're at is what you're at, and as far as that, you took a breather, not a short rest, not a long rest.
Breather.
Yeah, just a breather. You slowed down and like that, and you caught your breath. So basically, to try to, you won't have to worry about exhaustion.
Well, that's good. Well, so what's wrong with this one?
She's bound. She's dirty. She's petrified from the mechanical man, and she's been wanting not to be killed because she's the only person that her old parents have. She's running down through the plane on that.
Okay. Is she gagged?
No.
No.
Are you
Correct.
gonna be okay if I cut you loose? Payne asks in common. Maybe we can talk a little bit more, and maybe you can tell me why you were up here.
This girl's ridiculous.
I was captured. Let me go. Don't hurt me. I'm just a poor woman.
Captured by what?
The beast.
What beast?
The one you slew.
The bird
Oh.
tell you what?
Yes, that beast.
Really?
I cut her binds free and gonna help clean her up a little bit.
Oh, she'll be hugging on you. Thank you. Thank you.
There. Calm down. It's okay. Tomorrow smiles upon all of her children. And he'll turn and look at at Ava. Even the ones that haven't realized that she's real.
Ava is currently scanning the walls. Like she has her mace out that glows, and she's just using the bright light to look at the walls. And look, she looks like she's looking pretty intently for something.
All right.
Question.
You would have noticed the alcove here, and you would have basically noticed the openings to them because you didn't go to them. You don't know, but go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't gotten over there yet. But did my detect good and evil detect anything off of the woman?
Did you go within 30 feet of it?
I went within 10 feet of her. I'm checking all the walls, and I started next to her, basically.
You started next to her. Okay. Well, then let me see here. That's what I was kind of looking for there for a minute, and then got a little bit sidetracked.
Okay.
How did the bird tire
Well,
around?
I should clarify. I didn't specifically say I start next to her. What I said was I start near her in case they need something from me. So I'm assuming
Yeah.
I'm within 10 feet of her at some point by now.
You will feel the presence of possibly a fiend.
Okay.
As far as that, and it's not a possibility, but because I'm looking here, if there's an aberration, yeah, fiend. That's once you got within 30 feet of her in that area,
Okay.
since there's not a saving throw.
Right. I will look at her to see if she's wearing anything like an amulet or or has like a tattoo on her that might imply some sort of demonic or fiendish nature.
None that nothing that
They'll
will
see, right?
that you will see. As far as that, just looking at her.
What did the bird do?
So then I will, noticing that, I will say, lady, what's your name? We've been looking for lots of people.
My name is Delilah. Some call me Delight.
Very well. I see what you did there.
Really?
Yes. I had
This is
to,
David's character.
yeah, well, that's David's character's name, but I had to go for it. I just missed
It
David.
seems a lie. It seems fair. Yeah. I will ask.
Does she actually say that? Like, I'm sorry for interrupting. There's a point for this.
Does she actually say what?
That her name's Delilah.
Oh
Delilah.
yeah, she does. That's the name.
No, you're not. I've met this person. You're not her.
Yes, I am. Don't hurt me. Don't beat me.
Why would I beat you just because you're lying to me?
I'm not lying. Do an insight
It
check.
looks at Payne and says, "You realize that people can have the same name, right?"
Damn.
Don't question me.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. Why? Damn. Why is that not wanting to work on this computer tonight? It gave me headaches last time.
Mickey is kind of dumbfounded. Like, you can tell from the shield that he's kind of perplexed. Because
Oh no, that's not the right one. But
Oh,
can I use the same? Can I use the die roll? That's not the right skill. Do you want me to roll the actual skill? Because I can.
yeah. Roll the actual skill, and
Damn it.
I guess I'm gonna use roll 20 to roll.
Sure. Whatever.
There. Well, no.
like he's perplexed mostly because of something that she said, and he can't fathom the how.
What the hell, man?
And let's
She
see here.
tied her up, and he's trying to fathom how that's possible.
Okay.
Right.
I should have advantage because of that.
Advantage on
Well,
what?
go ahead. I'll let you. I'll let you
Okay.
because I know what she got.
I know what she got.
Oh my
We're
god.
screwed either way. Don't worry about it. Take
No,
it.
go ahead and roll. Roll it again, please.
You can
do.
succeed. Just crit 20. Don't worry about it.
No, you can. No, crit 20 don't work on that. You believe her.
That's
Yeah.
words.
No. She is telling the truth about
I
that.
immediately stab her through the heart. No, I'm playing.
What?
Wow.
I'm like, why?
We'll go.
No,
Roll the hit. Let's go for a niche.
no.
Yeah.
Ava says,
We're
we have been
turning dark here.
okay. Ava says, we have been looking for some people. I don't know if Delilah was one of them, but we are willing to bring you back to the town. But any information you could tell us about these people that have gone missing would be useful.
Like, did he use his beak? When he
Use his
tied
beak?
you up, did he use his beak?
She wasn't tied up by the bird.
Mickey, you can't fix this lady up at all.
The,
And he like turns his head so he winks at Mickey.
Delilah will say, the poor children, they were here. The bird swooped them off. After the beast took them into that, and you shall point over in this direction, off into that alcove over here. It was a strange, eerie green light, but the beast took them. I don't know where they are now. But
By the beast, do you mean the bird? Or is there
yes,
another-
the bird.
Okay.
The bird was a beast. Is a beast.
Calm down. I believe you.
I'm still trying.
I will say. How did you end up tied up?
It's Master tied me up.
You see, that makes more sense.
Yes. Are you hungry? Do you need something to drink?
Yes, I've been here for a week or two. What day? What year?
I will hand her my water skin and a little bit of food.
All right.
And I will turn to Mickey and say, "What day is it?"
Fine. All right, lady. Now, I'm not going to harm you. So let me do my bit to at least clean you up a bit.
Who's your master, mechanical man? Is he evil? Are you evil?
Lady, I just saved you from a giant bird. Do I look evil to you?
Evil comes in all packages.
I say. Ava looks at you. There's a long pause and then says, "No, you look fine."
Thank you. Thank you.
It starts with a long look, though.
Oh,
All right, just hold. Okay, look. All I'm going to say
0.
is that right now, we have walked all the way up this thing just to find this bird, to take care of it because it was causing mischief in the town over there.
A bit of an understatement, but yes.
yes, Millersville. I know it well.
Oh, do you live there? Or
My
did you-
parents own a farm just outside of it.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Look, all I'm going to do is clean you up because you've been here for a while. Just give me a sec. I won't touch you. I don't need to.
Don't
Luckily,
throw no spells at me. Are you one of those evil spellcasters?
no.
And as she says that, she'll kind of turn her head towards Ava.
I say,
Since
"My-
Ava casted a spell in front of her.
Yeah, I say I'm not evil. I mean, I try not to be. Anyway,
Hey, but we're trying to win someone over. What the hell kind of statement is that?
I look at them and say, an honest one. Okay? People trust honesty. That's how that works.
Are the brothers alive? Is Eldridge still there? He can help me.
Well, Elder Eldridge is alive. He went through a recent issue, so he is recovering.
Issue? What kind of issue?
Something bad was coming into the town, and he stopped it.
Pain. And then I say, I'm like talking you down, and that's intentional. I'm not,
That's Mickey.
It's Mickey that's doing
sorry.
it.
I say pain, looking at Mickey and say
What?
that.
What?
I mean Mickey. Sorry. Thanks.
Ah.
and then I go, and then I say,
Should I cast a spell here? Should I cast a spell here? Should I cast a spell here?
No.
You sure?
She just said she doesn't want to have a spell cast on her.
Well,
Can you not respect people's personal space? Is that an impossibility for you?
I was making an
yes,
option.
it's an impossibility for me.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
I was trying to help her out. She doesn't want my help. That's fine.
Maybe she'll want our help once I cast the spell. I think it'll help her out a lot.
I will turn back to her and not try to convince Pain of anything anymore.
So does she? What does she do when I start to like reach for my medallion?
You're reaching for your medallion?
Yep.
What's your medallion?
It is a holy symbol.
Yeah, I understand that piece, but
It's the two-headed gold coin with the symbol of Tamora on both sides. Its heads. Yeah, it's a luck emblem, basically.
yeah, okay. But I'm trying to figure out if she would actually know, so I'm going looking at her attribute here. Okay, so that would, yeah. All right, let's see here, and okay, she doesn't know who that would be. Is that an evil relic? What are you holding there? What does it represent?
I need her to make a saving throw.
Don't brand me.
I need her to make a saving throw.
Versus what?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That is a charm effect. If they're immune to it, it just it goes away.
It goes away.
So I spin the spell slot and nothing happens. And I go, okay, so we need to leave immediately. She is not what she says she is. We need to leave now. And I'm using all of my movement to move away from her. So if she wants to attack at me, she can. I don't care.
All right.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Let's see here. So you're moving all your movement. So you're moving 60 feet. You're dashing is what I'm.
Well, I can't move. I can't move in a dash manner because I just cast a spell.
So okay.
Unless we're in initiative, that's up to you to decide, Charles. If
no, we're not. I wouldn't call it initiative, but I'm just asking for a fact.
Yeah,
you're running as far as you can run in a round, which would be like a dash, right? Just clarification points for me. Not that we're in initiative, not that we're in combat. Even though you wanted to stab her in the heart.
All fair, all reasonable. All fair.
But but you want to move 60 feet is I guess and the story.
I want to move. I want to move as far away as I can from her that you will allow before something happens. So,
right there. All righty.
Come on, leave.
You guys see Payne just book it
Yeah, I've
towards
said
the
something to you.
towards the entrance, hollering, "Get away! Get away!" You know, type scenario. I don't mean to take your agency away, Payne.
No, but that's exactly what's happening. Like,
Yes.
I did cast a spell, and then I did that, so it's really weird.
Yeah. Is Mickey following, or is Mickey
Oh,
like?
I didn't
Mickey, or,
I cast a spell, but it was a religious spell, so it was a prayer, I guess.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
What does Mickey do?
Yeah. Ava will look at Mickey to see what Mickey does before making a decision. Here. We'll see if Johnny's around.
He's
Mickey.
AFK. Or muted.
Are you muted?
Good.
Well, it's not showing up as muted, but he might have.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I guess you could have it.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
Mickey,
So I'm unmute.
you there?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can now. What are you doing? You have Payne that ran away onto the edge of the mouth of the cave. He's hollering, get away, type of thing. And
No, it's just like someone tried to call me. Someone tried to call me, and like the only problem is like now like I hung up on them, but it lowered the volume on the Zoom.
oh, okay. But
Huh.
well, that's odd. But
I'm sorry.
from my perspective, and yes, I hopefully it wasn't nothing critical. But what are you doing? Not to diminish from your effect.
Give me a second. I might have to get out of here and come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
What's Ava doing?
Yeah. In that case, just for convenience,
Yeah.
Ava will ask, how long have you been here? So Payne is running off.
Yeah.
Ava kind of looks to Mickey, turns back and says, "Listen, my friends are a bit jumpy. A lot has been happening recently. How long have you been here?" And I'll offer her
What-
food if she wants it.
What month is it? What week? What day?
I will.
It
Okay.
feels like I've been here for months.
I wrote this down somewhere because you gave me this weirdly specific information on one of my character sheets.
Yeah,
Was
but
the
wasn't
other
that
character-
in the
it was the other
wasn't that the other?
Okay. So my character gives a very specific date and says it is August. Sorry, yes, August
Go ahead.
31st,
Okay.
and and in 2020.
And she'll say, I think it's been almost a full month. It's
That sounds right.
it's almost time. It's almost time for. I fear another sacrifice.
For or who is sacrificing?
For what?
Yeah, for who and who is.
What?
I don't know. It just I hear these weird chants and then this awful green sickening light, and then they vanish. They're gone.
I kind of get closer to Ava, and I kind of whisper. Hey, that sounds a lot like what happened in the outside the town, just like the other day.
Yes. We're getting to
Also-
that. One sec.
Oh, another thing I wanted to ask. How does the girl look? Does she look like she's underfed?
She looks ragged, dirty. Yeah, you could say malnutritious, possibly.
Okay. Okay. The main thing I just wanted to make sure was that there was like, because if she's been here for a month, I kind of stop and I ask her, are they just using the children for these sacrifices?
As you ask that, I shout from the door again, from the entrance, "Get the hell away from her! She's a fucking something else. I can't harm her. Please leave her alone to her own devices." And I walk out of the cave.
Hey! Ugh.
I kind of look at the ground, look at the lady, and kind of stand up and I say, "Are you able to walk?"
Oh my god!
She will say, "Yes, I think I can.
Oh my
Can
god!
can you help me?"
Oh my god!
I will help her up, yeah.
Okay.
This is so bad. No.
Oh, cool.
And then I say, and then I start taking a few. I help her up, see if she can stand on her own. Start taking a few steps towards Pain and away from her. Turn back to her and say, "If you need help finding your way back to the village, you may follow us, although I'm not sure if we'll decide to go that direction." And then I will start following Pain out.
All right. There. And she'll say, "I'll go with you." Oh, we'll get you up about there. Pain, you're I'll put you out here to symbolize outside of that.
I'll
Uh,
find you.
Going down the stairs forever.
and
Yeah.
Looking at holes in the wall like, what the fuck?
and what's Mickey doing?
Well, I guess if Ava has a better control of this chick and her,
So far, she hasn't made any aggressive actions.
yeah, like since this girl seems to be calmer, talking to Ava about her situation,
I guess
I'm gonna take a moment to actually head towards that that little conclave area that she said the children were always getting shipped off to.
All right.
As he does that, I will watch the other lady to see if she follows him rather than me. And then I'll wait by the entrance for
Okay.
me to return.
Well,
when I hear footsteps behind me, finally I'll stop and go,
she'll get to there. That's what you got going on. Mickey, you can see kind of into there. And let me do a little bit of lousy artwork.
You mean excellent artwork.
No,
The quality that
if
we always expect.
yeah, and you'll see that. Let me see. Can I?
Oh, do I need to like? Is it like darker in this spot here, or is light still able to come in?
It's dark in there.
Okay, then like what I'll do before I enter is that I'll sheathe my flail.
Yeah.
I'll take out a torch, and then like I'll use my Prestige just to light it up. It just looks really neat. It's just like I hit it next to my own hand and suddenly it's just lit.
Okay.
Like, oh.
And
Just like a sunrod.
okay. All right.
What are those? I don't think that's in the game I play.
All right, there's.
My master used to talk about them. Weird.
All right, there we are. There,
It's weird
back
because in the
to
game I play,
in the
the
game.
one I'm playing
But,
right now.
that's what you see. It's a black, about 4 foot high, long, flat on the top, ragged along the sides, stone bed, black stone bed. I mean, glassy black.
Ah, crap. I've seen one of these before, haven't I?
Yeah, you might have, if you were down looking
that-
at, yeah,
At that cavern? Yeah.
yep.
I've seen one of these before. Well, that does confirm a possible theory that we had earlier. Great. So one of these things are here. Okay, other than the black stone bed that's there. Like the difference is it doesn't have like anything like erected on it like the other one did, right?
Right at the moment, you're not in there close enough to see that.
Oh, okay. I start at as I
Well, let's do this so we have a little bit more order, I guess. And we'll go ahead and
Roll
roll
initiative.
initiative.
I knew. You were
Oh
gonna say
God.
Come on, 20. Close enough.
It doesn't matter. We're all out of everything. So at this
Oh.
point,
Well, this is just, and to be honest,
That's funny because I have 6 spell slots.
yeah, I didn't get a
7
chance
to
to
include
even
my racial spell.
I didn't get a
I
chance.
have 0. I have 1.
Sorry, I'm-
But yeah.
and let's see here.
Did we get some long rest that I didn't know about, or some full
Oh,
rest?
No, my character
No.
just didn't do anything last fight until the very
Okay.
end. He's like,
2.
oh, I'll sneak past and figure out this lady. Oh, looks like it's about to die. Fireball.
And we have Ava at a 16. And we have Payne at a 11.
I just
And
realized.
John,
Sorry, go ahead.
Mickey, what did you get?
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I just realized, Samuel, I don't have Moonbeam.
Chat.
It seems very weird that I don't, but I just
All right.
We
So
need that spell.
I do need that spell.
so I'll say Ava, you go ahead. Right now.
Okay. So I am waiting at the entrance.
At the entrance. Okay, let me get you at the entrance.
Watching the lady
Okay.
to see
Right there.
if she follows me or follows Mickey. And if
She-
she leaves,
She moved to where she's at right now. From the
Okay.
back to there. And she stopped and she's looking at everybody.
and yeah, and I will ready an action. Can I ready 2? Let's see, that's 60 feet across, so that's 30 feet. Can I spend some of my movement moving as close as possible to Mickey on the other side of on the right side of the opening?
And all right, so you want to stay here where you're at, but closer
Yeah,
to
At the
Mickey.
entrance, still but closer to Mickey.
All right, I'll put you there.
I'm actually going to flavor that a little bit here because what my character is actually doing is I go to the entrance, look at her, and if she moves over towards Mickey, I follow her.
Oh, okay.
But because I'm not holding action to do that, I'm just going to move over there now with the assumption that she will do that.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. And that'll put you right there by the barbarian and your other member.
Yeah.
As far as that.
Perfect. And then I will, because I still want to, well, actually, let me double check the concentration duration. Yeah, I'll keep that up. I will ready an action to. I'm not going to attack or anything as part of that action, but I'm going to ready an action to if the lady like casts a spell or draws a weapon or something and tries to sneak up on Mickey, I will just be like, "Hey, no," kind of thing. But other than that, I don't do anything else.
All right. After you, Pain. What are you doing? You're going down the stairs.
Yep, I'm still going down the stairs. No, I stopped. All right. When they're not coming, I'm sigh and I guess Pain will probably. He's gonna test his luck here, and he's gonna start going back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
let you get up to. You'll get up about there. All right. Mickey.
All right. So far, I have no reason to believe I'm in danger. So,
except the utter terror that Pain had and the.
Well, it's a lot of suspicions, not a lot of proof here.
Yeah, not a lot of proof, just suspicions.
There's a lot of suspicions. Unfortunately, they're all suspicions that I myself did not get.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So, with that thought,
whatever it is, it's immune to charm.
And that's the worst kind of thing.
Anyways, you were saying, Mickey, sorry.
Maybe she's just flame blooded, who knows? Overall, he's a little weary because of what he sees is already inside. So luckily he still has his shield on. He's kind of a little timid about it, but he's slowly moving into the area to see if there's anything else in there.
All right. Well, we'll let you get right. You want to get right up on top of it?
No. Sorry.
Right.
He wouldn't want. He's not gonna get on it, but he's just checking to see if there's anything else in the room.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. Investigation. All right. That is 12.
You don't notice anything else in the room. You're kind of fixated on this black rock table, glassy, smooth as far as that. But what's your passive perception?
Oh, my passive perception is a straight 10.
Well, forget that then too. Okay. All righty. Back up to her. Right here. She'll move about 10 feet, 15, and she'll say, "Oh no, the master he's doing something to me. Help me. And let me see here. And yeah, And I gotta go to this over here. I'll go, to this. And I want this. And right there. Get my little eraser. Boom. Select. And she kind of, oh, come here. No, get back over. And she's over back where she's supposed to be. And she kind of disappears. You don't see her. You'll see you give me. Each of you can give me a well. Payne and Ava can give me a perception check. Perception checks. Mickey, you can give me because you heard this screaming. You can give me a perception check, but with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Because of the distance and turning and away from the other thing that had you.
All right. Yeah, that's a straight botch on that one.
Oh, okay. And let me get over here so I can see what the other fellows.
Well, because of the disadvantage, it was a botch.
Hey, Samuel, would you like me to give you some of my luck?
Oh,
No.
man, that's a low blow to a luck god.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cleric. But Ava did notice that it seemed like she was just either melting away or dematerializing. In Ava's view, it was kind of like one of those slow move. For the rest of you, it was like, blip.
What?
And then it's Ava's turn.
I'm going to move toward where she was.
Okay.
By heading straight north, not diagonally.
Like that?
Not that far, though, probably.
Okay.
I'm wanting to get within 30 feet of where she was.
All right. Well, I'll put you right there and say that's where you think that she about where that would be.
I believe 30 feet would be like maybe 5 feet north of where I was before.
All right.
Because it's 60 feet across the entire thing. So
yeah. And that 30 feet would be about halfway. But
right. So she was about halfway. If I moved 5 feet up from where I was, she would have been within 30 feet is what I'm saying.
All right. That's no problem. Right there. I'll put you, we'll say right there.
The main thing is, I walk over there. Do I notice her presence using detect good and evil?
No.
Okay. And then I will turn. I will look surprised. And we'll turn to Mickey and say, we have other things to deal with, and Payne is not helping with your particular issue. So I think we did what we needed to. We should leave.
I think we have another problem.
And what problem is that?
Do you remember that thing that we found at the bottom of the church?
Yeah.
I think there's something similar to it in this cave. I mean, at least that does, and I'm kind of walking out, like now that I like have I seen the full room at this point already?
Can you see the what?
Have I seen the full area at this point?
Yeah, you can see full the full.
Well, basically, I'm gonna start like kind of backpedaling out. Just because
I
the
will-
last, just because
I
the
will-
last time we bumped into one of those things, like something popped out and started to attack us, or at least threatened to attack us.
Yeah,
Uh,
I will ready an action to cast a spell.
Am I at the entrance?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to cast a spell right now. It's more
I'll
convenient.
make that more.
I'm going to cast Bless on the three of us. There we go. That's my turn. Blessed.
And let me check this spell.
I'm fixing to try and piss her off. Y'all ready to kill it?
No.
All
I
right.
say, in response to that. But that was my turn.
All right. Pain.
I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself and make myself like do a movement and try and make myself look like Elder Eldritch
All right.
himself.
Okay. And all of a sudden, Ava and Mickey, you'll notice Eldritch standing there at the gate, at the entrance.
The hell?
I will say, the hell? Much like me.
Yeah.
I've come for you, my daughter.
Okay. And
Or he probably would have said whatever was appropriate. It was
Yeah.
her uncle, so her niece, his
All right.
niece. I've come for you, my niece.
okay. You don't hear nothing.
Come with me. We have to take you home. Right now, you're very sick.
Ava,
All
what do we do
right.
about the blast slab that's
That-
in the other room?
Come here. Yeah. And
I have no idea, is what Ava says. We could
I mean, we could
try to
see.
destroy it,
That is
physically
a
break it.
possibility.
So are we out of initiative now?
The initiative wasn't for combat because unless you guys were doing combat, it was just so we didn't get too confused on
Who's
what
doing
people
what
are.
and when, yeah.
Yeah, as far as that. But yeah, we can. If you want to be out of it, we can. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. We can, yeah, destroying it sounds like the best option to take.
And the last time we tried that, it didn't go so well.
It's supposed to be a seal, which means destroying it will remove the seal. But we don't know if that's the case about this one or both.
That's true, but if green light came out of it, then that means it's exactly like the one underneath the church. And what it also means that we were right about the fact that it went all the way out there.
I walk over to the altars and say, and try and like dishevel them. Can I push them over easily, or they?
You're walking over to here.
Yep.
And I will not enter that space, but I'll follow to some extent so that I can see everybody and keep everybody lit.
All right. We'll say right there. Where do you want to be, Mickey, when this goes off?
All right. Well, the thing is, right, I had barely exited it just to ask Ava what we should do because that
Okay.
thing is in there. So yeah, like literally, I had just left it. Like it was like,
Okay. There you go. If you guys are all happy with that arrangement.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
That would make sense with me.
All right. And
Maybe, I think I would move a little further south, but that's it.
that you want to be a little further south?
Yeah.
You tell me where, when.
Yeah. There. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. You guys are happily placed. Pain, you're pushing and trying to topple this thing. Hello, Payne.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he is. Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
not hear me?
I didn't hear you on that
Okay.
on that last one. That's why I asked. Go ahead and push on it, but give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. That's a good thing I didn't do this thing.
Ooh. Ready?
That's not what I wanted.
Well, your strength
Uh,
won't budget.
There we go.
And you're not able to move it. And I gotta check on the effect of that. Let me drop this over here so I can get to it. And
I am an elf if that matters for anything. It might not. Though.
yeah, oh, well, that's why I'm checking this. Yeah, I remember you're a wood elf, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Advantage against being charmed.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's really a charm. I'm looking up the school.
Yep. all good.
Yeah, go ahead and you can roll it again.
Okay.
And they're on the wisdom save. Okay. You are. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. There. Is there? Okay. Nothing seems to happen. You don't seem to move it and such.
And I don't feel any presence trying to enter my mind or anything.
No.
Okay.
As far as that.
Somebody's dogs.
Yeah, well, ours.
Alright.
The wife must be coming back home.
All right.
They love her to
I
death.
will turn to the others and say, "Well, that's what we can do." And he starts to walk out.
Okay.
I'm going to leave now. If you don't want to, if you want to stay, that's on you. If you want to do more here, that's on you. I've done what we can do here, and I move on.
What's the rest of y'all doing?
Oh,
You definitely. It looked like I went over there and just like nudged it and couldn't do nothing. So I was like, "Fuck this." To be fair, but
yeah, like it doesn't look that impressive. He's like, well, I could try something, see if it works. I take out the flail, and I'm gonna I take out the flail, and I'm going to activate the my level 2 spell called Branding Smite. Because since it is rock, I am using a blunt weapon, so I'm assuming it's gonna work. But in case it's empowered with some sort of evil energy, I'm basically encasing it with radiant energy when I attack this thing.
All right.
I was actually having similar thoughts. It's like, do I have anything that would? And the only things I had were like, I cast daylight on it.
Oh, almost
Would
a
be
20.
but
And
The way I see it, if we just leave this thing alone, this can still be used for something later on.
okay.
If we at least get rid of it or destroy it, it's one less base for these people to use. Assuming.
Yes.
Where do we make enemies?
I think we already made enemies. we already made enemies. I'm pretty sure we made enemies as soon as we destroyed the bird.
I admire my eldritch instant disguise.
Yeah, so cool.
and roll. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh. I'm rolling 16 plus, I want to say it's 3.
Just all I need is the number.
Oh, sorry. It's actually 21. My bad.
Okay. A dark black light kind of pushes out and you don't hit it.
Oh, damn, really?
Oh yeah, really. You
So,
didn't,
like,
you didn't meet its armor class.
I figured. I was like, well, so like it looks like I'm trying to, but a light basically stops me from doing so.
Yep. Well, it stops your flail like inches above it.
Mm. That's concerning. Well, at this point, I have multiple attacks I can do.
Okay.
I have the spell active for at least for a good amount of rounds because it's a concentrate.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing for the fences. I'm gonna see if any of these hit.
Okay.
I am not deterred by the evil stone's ability to deflect my hit.
So 3 hours later.
This is only gonna be a minute. So
Yep.
Let me see.
9 more rolls.
My fourth roll is a 23. Does that hit?
That does. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Woo!
But roll up the damage.
Okie dokie. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
That's 12 damage. That's like 5 radiant with 5 radiant with 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. You see a small scratch on it, but what was your Constitution saving throw?
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Oh, no. It was like 6.
All right. You're blown back and your flail takes, where is that? Oh, come on. No. And okay, that's why that worked like that. And I'll need to add and That's why it didn't roll the way I wanted it to. Your flail takes 27 points of damage. Is it magical?
No.
Okay. So,
Actually, question there for you.
yep.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Does the smite make your attack magical?
I believe by default.
I was taking that it did.
The weapon claims
And
I only wonder because that might make the weapon magical for the moment it strikes, which
I'm gonna go ahead and give it that. Let's see here.
it doesn't say that, but it's up to you, I suppose.
And you see, and that's 27. You see that on the flail that it's dented pretty good, and the chain itself, a couple links have cracked wide open.
Aw.
As far as that, I'm giving you the same hit points as a resilient medium barrel chandelier, which is and I'm giving you max on it. It's 32 hit points for it, and you just took 27, so it's damaged fairly well.
Yeah.
And you guys see this?
I do. And I go, yep.
I don't. I'm too busy admiring my illusion work and
fair.
leaving.
Fair.
And leaving, huh? You're
So
leaving.
I see this and go,
I've already been leaving for a while
we did
now.
yeah, for a while now. You're like, come on, I'm trying to drag you guys so hard.
Yep.
We'll let you get to here. None of you guys are going to look over here in the other alcove.
There's
Oh.
nothing there.
Yeah, that sounds like a GM.
GM didn't
so,
GM didn't draw anything, so there's nothing there.
Well, nobody's looked over there yet.
No, you're supposed to draw it, and then we're supposed to look. That's how it
Yeah,
goes. Right?
yeah, of course.
Okay, well then in that case, let's.
Well, I'll tell you
Let's,
what.
in that case, let me do this.
Come on now. Okay, what's over there now?
I don't know. You tell me. It's drawn. You didn't look.
It's orange.
Perfect.
Does it break my concentration?
Yeah.
Or do I have to roll to keep my concentration?
Did you?
Because I don't think I took damage.
Then you don't have to worry about concentration.
Huh?
You didn't take damage. You don't have to worry about concentration.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, if it affected my concentration or not.
That said, branding smite only applies the next time you hit. So.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's just the next time you hit a creature, but either way, yeah, that probably doesn't.
It's a one and done thing. It's not like
it
it's
lasts
like
for a minute until it hits, and then
But that's all good. So what are you doing, brothers?
I
Keep the audience alive.
No, I refuse. They're all dead. I kill them with my mace. No, I will follow Payne out, saying, just kind of shaking my head at Mickey, saying, "It's too dangerous. We don't know what's going on, and we can't seem to fix it. But for your sake, Charles, my character is going to be walking over there. Realizes that there is a little bit of an alcove over here that I haven't looked at, and so I will I will move a little bit closer to it so that I am at least within dark vision range to see if I can see the end of it.
that's the treasure for this dungeon. I hope.
Or sure, okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. We'll say right.
It's orange because like that's the color of money. Everybody knows money's orange.
Right. It actually is a barrel of oranges. It's like that's the treasure for this dungeon. Was a bunch of oranges. And they're really
No scurvy for us, bro.
Yeah, we avoid that scurvy real good. So I will look over there, Charles.
Yes.
And you can tell me what I see in the dim light, black and white.
You see a pile of odds and ends. Some would appear a little bit shiny, but others dull. But a mix of shapes, all blended together.
Called it. I love it. I love it.
Well, Mickey, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah.
We'll hold Ava here. We'll hold Payne there as he's running like a scalded cat, and we're down to Mickey.
I just got up. It was like I remember getting pushed off this thing. Like seeing that my weapon was damaged. I'm like, aw. I put it back. Where did everyone go?
Well, you look around. You do. Well, do you have dark vision or light? Oh,
No.
no.
He can see me. I have a mace that has.
Yeah, you see a dim candlelight.
It's not a candle. It's like a dim
Oh,
torch.
for him, it'd be a dim candlelight for the distance
Sure. Okay.
because of how much light it's sending on out, and just
All right. Fair enough.
theatrical effect.
Yeah.
You see a dim candlelight out into the room, standing where it's just hovering there.
Where did everyone go?
You hear Mickey's voice. Ask that question.
I say, Mickey, there's like a bunch of junk over here.
I start making my way towards the light.
Okay.
Payne, do you want to steal something over here, or are you?
Steal. I like the term.
Are you full up?
Yeah. Depends on how far I got, if I can hear that or not. Probably not the way I'm imagining it.
Well, I'm imagining
To be fair.
you kind of held up around here.
Okay.
By all this, so you're all within earshot of each other at this point. You're still good distance from it.
Things to find. Sure, I can go find things. If they eat my hand off, they weren't for you. And I'll walk over.
Do you want me to risk that?
No, I don't want anyone to risk that. I am here to help. And I walk over and start to go through the things.
All right. Well, we'll get you kind of up here. That's about where you'll get for the one action. What are you guys doing for this or turn, not action? You guys staying back here?
I'm following Ping.
Okay. There you are.
I'll follow behind her.
Okay.
Because I literally can't see without her.
Okay. Now you see, since there's light and y'all are in range to see it, you see a pile of gold. You see some trinkets, some clothes. You see a couple weapons and things laying there of different variety.
Is there a longbow there?
Well, let's see here. Is there wrong document? Is there a longbow? Roll me percentage.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Why isn't that wanting to move?
That's the upper half. I'm happy with that. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either.
Okay. That's all good. Yeah, there's a longbow there.
What other weapons are there?
I will personally take this and say, I think I found an upgrade, possibly.
There's no
And,
bowstring on it.
Aw. Maybe it doesn't need one. Maybe it's just that awesome.
Let's see. You can probably purchase a bowstring for a lot less than the entire bow. If
Probably.
you really want one.
And once it's been restrung, it's probably going to be amazing.
But I kind of sift through and try and pick out the good pieces for the others. And see what else there might be that one of them might enjoy.
Well, until I get my flail fixed up a bit here, I might need a replacement weapon. What else you see over there?
There's a set of boots. There's a glittery looking like necklace type thing. There's a couple other necklaces. Let's see here.
I'm gonna try and take all the necklaces.
You'll see a couple rings,
and I hand them over to Ava and say, "Which one do you like the most?"
and there's a short sword that you'll see, and there's a wand.
There's a wand?
Yeah, and there's a.
What does the wand look like?
And there's a small sculpture of a long sword.
What's the wand look like exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
What's the wand look like? Let's see here. It looks like a smooth piece of red coral.
Nothing else to it?
Nope, just a stretch of red coral, about 18 inches long.
Did anybody write all of that down?
I remember some of it. I will write it down now.
Short sword, boots.
I put all this information in my treasure section. That's not helpful.
And you'll see a pile of
necklaces. There's a lot of necklaces.
A fairly good pile of iron pieces. You'll see a smaller pile of bronze pieces. You'll see some copper pieces. Just a mix of things that you'll notice.
So did I get everything there? Short sword, boots, necklaces, and a wand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You've got clothes, I think,
Okay.
and rings.
There's also an
And
unstrung
boots.
longbow.
Yeah.
So I've got the longbow. I hope y'all don't mind if I.
And
I don't want it. I'll put necklaces / rings.
and there looks to be a breastplate.
Breastplate.
Yeah.
Damn.
A breastplate or a suit of breastplate?
A breastplate.
As per the stat block for breastplate in D&D 5e.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I will actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's part of the clothes. All right. And you'll see some caltrops there.
Caltrops, interesting.
Yeah. And yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I got all those.
Okay. I will try and collect up all the rings and necklaces and say, I don't know anything about accessories other than my wonderful necklace I have. Maybe you can figure these out for us.
Let me figure out a few of these things, and I will cast detect magic and look at each of And if I detect magic in the area, I will look at them and try to determine what school they are and if they are magical. For just everything here.
Mhm.
I'm not going to look at each copper piece, but look at the pile and go, voomp, magic site, go.
How long is your detect magic good for?
My detect
It
magic
would take
is-
you. You would know that it would take you quite a while to do that on everything.
So my detect magic is good for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It is also a ritual, so I can cast it more than once if I need to.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if I sense magic in the 30-foot area, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. So I'm basically going, detect magic. Is there an aura on
Yes.
any of these things? Okay.
Yes.
So like the way I envision magic site is like, or detect magic is like you look around and like stuff's like giving off like magical steam or espers or wisps or something, depending on what
Yeah.
school.
The weird part
And
is that when
then-
you first cast it, you don't actually see which things are magical. You just know that there's
And
magic
then-
in the area, and then
and
when you
you-
take the action, then you see whether things are magical.
What color it is or whatever, yeah. But it's just like a light, visible light around some stuff.
So, let me know, Charles, what is magical in this spot.
Well, all right. There's a necklace amulet like thing.
One amulet is magical.
The longbow.
One bow unstrung, magical. Okay.
The breastplate.
Okay.
The
Ring or wand?
I ain't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Let's figure it out.
The glittery necklace.
Okay.
Um,
We'll just call it gemmed necklace.
one ring.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Magical breastplate.
The wand.
Okay.
And
There's no way Tamora sent me a mithril breastplate.
Maybe she did. Maybe she's very nice.
and
Maybe
the
she wants to have a change of clothes.
and the small carving of the sword.
On the short sword or something else?
It's
But
a small carving of a sword.
Yeah, I believe it was a small carving of what looked like a long sword.
Magical.
But it was the short sword in that I was gonna look into. The short sword makes an easy temporary replacement and add-on weapon.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I hand you the short sword and say, here you go. This is what we got.
And
And I,
Yeah,
and I will point to
the-
these things. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Charles.
yeah, the short sword. I'll make it that. So there you go.
Sorry, were you saying the short sword is magical? Or
Yes.
Okay. So I will point at the short sword, the amulet, the necklace, the ring, the wand, the breastplate, the longbow unstrung, and the carving, and say those are all magical. And I won't ask for schools because I know that's going to be complicated, but I'm going to say they're different kinds of magic, and I will ask right now if any of them are necromancy.
I would say no.
Okay. So
Okay,
I'd
cool.
say they're probably safe, but I would recommend we wait a day before we start using them unless we really need to.
Well, to be fair, we really don't know how to use them anyway.
But, the copper pieces, the boots, the clothes, if you want to use those, or the caltrops, or these other necklaces, or rings, that's fine.
I think we should just pile everything up into somebody's bag that we trust, Ava, and
There,
I
there.
mean,
Well,
hey,
you don't have a bag big enough. There's
that's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
this is too much. We can't like we couldn't possibly take all of it. At least like we can take the items, but
we could probably take the coin and
where all the extra stuff.
the breastplate and the carving and maybe like the wand. I guess we could just not take.
Can we drag the breastplate since it's magical? It's not like it's gonna hurt it that much.
I mean, you can damage magical objects.
you know we have like 2 other people here with us, right?
well, they're kind of laying on out.
Yeah, I look over and I say, I don't see anybody.
You guys kind of walked over them, ran over them. And
Ignore him. Yeah. Sure, we'll make the bull our pack horse. No. I mean, I'm sure he could carry it, but we won't worry about that. What I will say is, take something if you want it. The magical things we should take if we can, and from there we'll see how much extra space we have. So you want the short sword, Mickey? Take it.
I'll take the carving too.
You take and the carving. Excellent. You take the unstrung longbow.
all right,
Yours.
hold on.
Did you also want
hold-
this
hold-
breastplate?
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. Because I'm
Did I trigger something?
no, I'm just
Like, did I trigger something?
well, you all did that when you got up here, but
It's okay. We ruined everything.
no, you didn't ruin nothing actually.
Unfortunately.
I'm just putting names next to these items so I know who has them.
Okay.
Okay. Mickey took the token and the short sword, correct?
Yeah,
All right.
I got the carving and the short sword.
Payne,
Alright.
you want the longbow and the breastplate? Is that right?
I would prefer just the breastplate super light. Like, do I pick it up? If it's super heavy, like a normal breastplate would be, then I probably won't want it. But I know about mithril. That's like
It's not mithril.
so it's still heavy.
It's
Then
it's a it's not as heavy as what you're expecting to be, but it's not as light as mithril in your mind.
I don't want the breastplate. I would carry it back to sell, if anything.
I will take the breastplate.
You want it?
Yes.
Okay.
I offered it too because you have been very helpful.
All right. And
So you have the longbow.
Yeah,
Did you
let
want
me
the
get
couch, the wand, a ring?
hold
the
on
money?
here.
The wand seems like fun, and the rings and necklaces I'll take anyways, and just sell them all and put them as party treasure if that's okay with y'all.
All right.
Magical or not, just all of them. Just sell
Yeah,
them.
you just take all of them. Don't sell them until we know what they can do, but take all of them.
Yeah, we
The
wouldn't
wand
want
and
the magic
longbow.
ones.
I will
We
take
wouldn't
the
want the magic
breastplate,
ones to end up in the wrong
and I
hands.
guess I'll take the coin, and that's what I'll do. And that's all I'll take.
And the armor?
All right, hold on. I'm trying
I'm
to.
taking the armor, the breastplate, and the coin, and that's what I take.
The armor is the breastplate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
and getting back here to the bow so I can.
I guess. Well, since no one took the boots, I guess I'll take those too.
Those aren't magical.
It's just boots.
They're just boots. But if you want boots,
It's a free pair of boots, man.
you could also like buy like a shirt or something. Hold up, let me look at my healer's kit. This is the thing that told me.
All right, so
Yes, you bought a shirt.
let me do this. Ava, what are you taking?
Ava is taking
as far
the
as the
breastplate and the
magic.
coin.
as far as the magic?
Breastplate.
Okay. All right.
I will be back.
And then let's go to Mickey. What are you taking?
Magical items. I took the short sword and I took the carving of the long sword.
Okay. Pain.
I have the longbow, magical unstrung, and the
Okay.
rings and amulets, whether they're magical or not, all of them. I'm like wearing as many as I can too. Except for the magical ones. We're gonna wait on those, of course.
Well, okay. So, all right. The non-magic. You're talking about just the non-magic. I'm looking for the magic so I can.
Yeah, I've got those too. Those are in my pocket. Those are in my coin purse.
Yeah,
But
all he's saying is
I'm
that he
not-
isn't gonna wear them.
Yeah, I'm not wearing them because I don't want them stolen. For one, two, I don't know what they do. They could turn me into a female, because that's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, all right. I think I got it. You taking the wand?
Yeah.
I'm taking the wand, yes.
Okay.
Unless Mickey wants it.
Well, I have the room for it. Because I think I'm going to actually try to wear the boots. So,
Yeah.
the boots
And then all the coins going to Ava, I believe. Or is Ava splitting the coin with us once we get back?
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll worry about splitting it later, but Ava will take the coin for now.
Okay.
And I guess I'll take the wand too, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I hand Mickey the one then.
Okay. Let me change.
I think we did this right.
Let me change this then. And the amount of coin that's there bulges Ava's backpack or bag that she's using.
Wow. So it's like so actually for clarification, is this a bulging coin purse, or is this bulging backpack like a chest would have been filled with this much gold or money, I should say?
A bulging backpack.
She doesn't take the I believe the iron pieces are the lowest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would probably start at the top and go down.
Yeah, so
Makes
she'll
sense.
probably take a bulging coin purse worth, starting with copper pieces.
Okay. You'll see that there's about 75 copper pieces.
Okay.
Iron's less than a copper.
Yeah.
I believe so. A few pounds. She'll take some of the bronze then too. How much
Okay.
bronze was there?
20.
Okay, yeah, she'll take 20 coins of bronze, and that's what she'll take.
Should we just leave are we just leaving the iron for the people to scrape from later?
Yeah, iron is not worth very much at all.
Yeah. If somebody can find it up here and get it and get it back home, they deserve it, right?
Right. Yeah. It's like it might even be worth like 10 plat. If it was like a backpack full of iron, it might be worth like 10 platinum. But the thing is that it's like a backpack full of iron.
Yep.
It's like money in Germany. It's like
Well, let's see.
worth
Here.
more burnt.
Where the heck are you? Here. Holy cow, I can't believe I can't find it. When I want it, I can't find it. Okay. I'll put myself back there. There. Maybe it's on the desktop over here. And
That'd be really sick if that was a wonder though, bro.
Yeah,
Those things are so cool.
They are super cool, but like out of character, the description for Wonder is super weird. Like we wouldn't even think it's a wand; we'd think it's a weird toy or something. So it's unlikely that it's a Rod of Wonder. Or maybe it's a Rod of Wonder that's just a stick of wood, also. But it's one of those things.
it's a stick of coral. This is made out of red coral, as I said.
That's pretty cool. I mean, but I don't think it's Rod of Wonder. We'll see.
Damn, where the hell's the Airwood fact book that I got on here?
Oh, is it Harry Potter's wand?
Maybe, I don't know.
You never know. You never know. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You did what, Potter?
There we go. Hopefully that's all right there. I think. As
I hope
far
so.
as that, yeah, right there. Yeah, 20 iron pieces equal 1 copper piece. To give you the answer onto that.
So an iron piece is a 20th of a cent. Okay. Got it.
And 10 copper pieces to silver. And 10 bronze pieces to an iron piece.
10 bronze to an iron?
Yep.
So we don't want the bronze, then we want the iron, right?
It's up to you guys.
Isaac?
Sorry, I was talking. I forgot I was muted. I'll take 20 iron. How about that?
Okay.
I know there's a lot more there, but I just don't feel like dealing with it.
Alrighty.
They do not weigh 20 pounds. Let's see, it was. Oh, I'll just do that actually.
It's 0.01 per coin, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I
I
think
think it's a
that's...
pound per 50. Something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. I'll tell you here in a second. I'll pop up a character sheet of mine, and it's all right
I
there.
already have it mathed out though.
All right. So we got it. We got it.
Okay.
I guess we need to move now.
I guess we do.
Should we go back to town?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned that maybe one of these magic items can actually deal with the thing over there, but I can't determine it until I take a long rest, and that's going to be a long. Sorry, I say I cannot determine it until I prepare my spells again, and that is going to be a while.
Either
Until
way,
you're gifted with prayer again. I feel you.
Sure.
What was that, Johnny?
I was gonna say at this point, like I wouldn't want us to really try anything with these things until we know for certain what they are.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, I'm going to try and figure my shit out tonight.
All right, we will do that
All right.
in a
You-
safer location, and
Yeah.
we'll start heading down the stairs, I believe.
okay.
Heading back to town.
Well, you get to the base of the stairs, and you come out the mountain side, or you entered on into it, and one side's collapsed, if I remember correctly. So you only got one entrance and exit out of it, and when you get there, it's about 6 o'clock at night. Between all the fighting, the
And
searching,
walking and
walking,
all right.
so it's getting dark.
Should we set
I
up
think we
camp
should.
somewhere?
I think we should press on. What do you
I
think,
think it
Ava?
will take a few hours at least. I think it took us almost a day to get here in the first
Yep.
place.
It took you just about a day or a little over. Not much.
If you think it's safe, then sure.
There are owl bears in this forest. I'd actually would recommend that it's safer to be inside the mountain, ironically. Though maybe not the top of the mountain. I don't want us to be influenced by whatever that was up there. Or we could take our chance with owl bears, and because that's an enemy we know, as it were.
An owlbear shouldn't be able to get into some of these passages if we go back in.
Yes, and there's a rock that rolls in the way, so it's pretty safe. But I don't know if it's. I can't be certain it's safe, much like many other things.
Then I don't want to walk all the way back up there, to be honest with you. And I think Tamura's going to watch over us tonight. So I think we should just go right back inside the cave and just sleep right there.
I think I'm with you on that one. Mickey, do you have?
Did we say this while walking down the mountain?
Probably not.
No, we probably get to the bottom and we're like, because there's a roof above us, right? That entire time, and then we're like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. You know.
So you just want to camp here?
Yeah, I'll just camp inside the cave, I guess, and reseal the door or whatever. And
yeah, just hope for the best.
Yeah, I guess that would be, yeah, that will give our friends some time to catch up.
Yeah, they might need the rest. Okay, we'll do that. So Charles, we'll head back into the cave and I'll look around. I know the other guy was able to find how to move it, but from the inside, am I able to see if I look around? Can I see if there's a way to move it back into position?
Yeah, you'll be able to move it back in. I'll give you that. You guys are bringing your two other cronies with you, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I got it.
The barbarian is still fairly weak. He can stumble along on his hoofs with the help of the other helping him on down with no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm assuming
yeah.
I'm assuming they're just lagging behind, but they're not far off.
We'll just assume. We'll just assign Cloud to helping the Minotaur.
All right.
I like that. Works for me if it works for the DM.
So
yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we'll try to set up camp. Honestly, with the fact that we're in a covered area route and there's like the entrances are closed, right?
Yep.
Seems like it might be pretty good sleeping. I don't know if it's good enough for housing or whatever, but
well, for the most part, you feel comfortable. You do feel safe. So I'll let that kind of go. The only thing is you don't really have you guys have bedrolls that are kind of soft?
Yeah.
I do have a bedroll, actually.
Okay. All right. Then if you spend the whole night sleeping and not interrupted, you'll get a long rest.
Sounds good.
A full long rest?
Yep.
Wow.
I do have a bedroll.
You have yourself made yourself a safe place where you don't have to, from your perspective, don't have to worry about attacks that much. You have set yourself up a campsite, which I'm assuming you started a fire and so it's warm. You're taking on a meal. You're a comfortable place to sleep. Correct?
Yeah. So, yeah, we can set up a fire pretty easily. That's not an issue. and
Ava just burns it like with
right, yeah,
firebolt.
or whatever I
Lights
decide to do here. And because the stairs lead kind of into an open space, the smoke actually probably escapes without issue there also. So yeah.
I don't know what the other two brought, but Mickey actually does keep a bedroll on him because it came with his pack.
Yeah, we've established. I think Payne has one, and I think Ava does as well.
No, I meant for the other two. Like I don't know,
You have an extra one, you mean?
like because the thing is, like I have one, but I never need it.
Oh, right, because you're and I guess I'm trancing, which is a bit interesting there too. But either way, yeah. It's fair.
I'm just saying, like I offer it to one of them to sleep for the night. I'm usually really nice with the people I catch, and so I let them sleep on it. But then like I still send them into the authorities after.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna be uncomfortable just because I catch them. I mean, they're pretty much gonna get killed by whatever people I leave them with.
Payne produces some small rabbit jerky that he's made out and offers it to each of you. It's not a lot, but it's enough to eat on for a couple of days.
That's good for you all.
I say I will tell you all about how it tastes, Mickey.
Thank you.
That's gotta be weird not eating.
They can
It's
eat.
only weird when you used to.
Huh.
There was
Yeah,
just
very.
up in Sage Advice, there was a topic on that just today.
That's funny.
And they can eat. I didn't read it all, but I did see the headliner and that came in my mail. So, but I'll have to go back and now that it cropped up in a game and really read it and see how it plays. But right now we'll play with the way the player wants to play. So
It's weird. I mean, you
well,
live so long doing one thing and then you suddenly don't do it anymore.
Well, you're still considered game mechanics. You're still considered a humanoid.
Yeah, it's just like the way you're saying is like he used to just do it out of instinct, and now
Yep.
like he basically had to teach himself not to try because it didn't matter.
Who wants to be the victim that rolls me 1d12?
Ooh.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
He's quick for that.
No, I was about to do it, and he's like, no, bro, I got it. Stand back.
All right.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. I got this.
So tell me what you guys are doing. I'm assuming that Cloud has our barbarian friend resting or trying to.
Sounds all right.
Okay. Explain to me through the evening what you guys are doing and
Rotating shifts.
Oh yeah.
Starting with Payne.
Okay, let me see what shift this happens on. Yeah. We'll go with that.
3-hour intervals so that we all get how long should they be? For us all to get 4-hour intervals? Isaac.
On the who has the third shift?
Ava can have a third shift.
Who?
Ava.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
$17.
You notice your barbarian friend tossing and thrashing restlessly. I mean, and mumbling phrases and words that don't make sense and such. He's having a rather fitful sleep.
Would I pick up any words or phrases that may be a different or changed dialect of Celestial?
No.
Okay.
What you'll pick up is maybe short phrases. Not the yoke, mama. No. Oh, get that whip out of your hand. Oh, no. That type of fitful sleep.
Okay. Um, let me double check something real quick. It will roll a religion check to see if there's any demons that he's heard, or that she has heard of, or other fiends that might cause either, basically cause people in their general vicinity or from their existence to have fitful sleep. Or actually, I should say, she thinks that if she
Okay.
thinks about it, if she knows any. Do you want me to
Okay.
roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 15.
You've heard tales of some fiends that can do such. As far as that, from night hags to certain nightmare and psychic fiends and such. But I'm not going to research them all and give them to you.
Okay.
But that's about what you can pull with that.
I'm gonna try something. This is partially just to experiment out of game, and partially because this might work. I am going to kind of looking at the Minotaur and getting a good sense of where everybody is placed in the camp. Place a spell that has an area of effect centered so only the Minotaur gets hit, and attempt to cast sleep on him.
Okay. He goes to sleep.
Okay.
As far as that should not be an issue, but he still tosses.
Okay. So it doesn't seem to calm him much, if any.
It doesn't calm him at all.
Oh,
It just puts him. If anything, you feel it puts him in a deeper sleep.
okay. Well, I don't have anything else that can help him, so that is all I will do.
And day breaks.
Oh, that was the longest rest ever. Good thing I had that bag there. Oh. As Payne starts to pray to Tamora this morning, he's gonna quickly look through the things in his bag to make sure they're all there. Because he
Okay.
remembers somebody going invisible and following them.
Okay. They appear to be all there.
Cool. Everything that he's alluded to. Cool. So he's sitting there blinging with his rings and he's doing his prayers and whatnot. And he's going to ask for some different spells than what he had the day before.
All right. And what are those spells?
So all of his first level he'll keep the same. He's going to keep.
You'll hear from your deity
Mhm.
on two of them. No. I'm not giving you that today. Are you going to reply?
Okay, so what does the lady luck think I need instead then?
And uh, I'm just looking to see if you're how you're replying back to the deity.
I'm just in prayer, just
Yeah.
through normal,
You
like,
say, are you saying like what? Why not?
no, that's not.
No, this I'm giving examples. As I'm trying to feel this out.
He wants you to role play what your response is.
Because I have a response for you.
What are the luckiest spells that you have for me then? So that's like gonna be like a kiss ass kind of approach, but he knows that.
You killed it. You got your spells. Damn, you killed it.
I killed what?
Never mind. You killed what I was going to have the deity do on that somewhat, but that's all right. It's nothing that's critical. It was just a moment.
Okay, it was just a role play moment. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But that's all right. Day's up. You got your spells.
And my second level are gonna be the same as well, except
All right.
for I'm swapping out silence, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it's for yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know.
Okay. What's the rest of you doing?
Well, now that I'm able to, now that I can move,
Yeah.
I'm able to move freely out of my rest.
Okay.
I turn to Ava. I'm like, hey, and I kind of like whisper to her, "What's up with the Minotaur?" The entire night I could hear him keep saying like random crap. Because the Sentry's Rest makes me not move, but I can still hear and see everything normally.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. And my response is like, I'm not surprised that you noticed like that, like Ava knows a bit about the way you work. So her response is something along the lines of, I'm not sure.
Should we be worried about that?
The lady we spoke to yesterday, the one who was tied up.
Yeah, the weird one. Yeah.
Well, she was some sort of fiend. But I don't know if she's connected to the issues we have been having or not. Because she seemed willing and able to tell us things about the circumstance that we were in and the monster and what happened to the other people. But assuming that is the case and we did something to offend her, I have heard that there are certain fiends that are psychic in nature. They can influence your mind or influence your sleep.
Are you telling me we're gonna have to kill the Minotaur?
I don't think so, but I also don't know what's wrong with him, and I'm not sure if I can help him. So it's something that I hope we can find a solution to.
I do too. I do too.
So what are you guys doing? Are you checking the Minotaur? Or what's Cloud? Oh, what's Cloud doing? Cloud's over there asleep.
Yep.
I'll take an aid spell.
Okay.
And instead of that silence, because that silence has just been sitting there and it's not really ever come up to even be looked at properly.
All right.
And I kind of snap out of my prayer at this point and turn to the others. So here it seems we have a situation. Now, you just asked a question, right, Mickey?
Yeah, but it was meant to be more secretive of a combo.
Oh.
Like I like it wasn't meant to be really like obvious that I to like tell everybody in the party automatically because I didn't know what's going on.
Okay.
It was just something that like
I'm willing to roll a stealth check to see if your character heard or not. That's up to you.
Well, actually, a perception,
Well,
a passive.
sure.
because the way I saw it
guess
was that like
well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that either roll stealth against your passive perception or you roll perception against our passive stealth. But
I'm going to say he doesn't hear it because I wasn't paying attention.
fair
Okay.
enough.
And it all works. So what are you doing this fine morning after prayers, after a small conflab?
I look to the others and say, tomorrow blesses us again with another day of breathing. I'm going to flip a coin in the air 3 times,
All
and
right.
each time it's going to land on heads.
Okay.
And when I do this, this is me casting aid on all of us. So we all get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Our maximum hit points increased by 5. I'm going to pick the 3 of us that are actually, like, here.
Okay.
Seems fair.
And I'm going to turn to... turn to Ava and say, do you have any prayers to share before we get on about our day?
Not something I can give to people, but now that I can identify those magic items or identify the black, I don't know, opal material, obsidian table.
Oh, you're gonna go all the way back up there?
That's not what I am doing as a player. What Ava says is, or I can identify the obsidian table.
I feel like that prayer is not needed for the tables. I feel like it's gonna not let you know.
I think we already learned some things about it anyway, and actually, looking at the jewelry that we had obtained, I'll kind of ask Bane, like, "Oh, you had some of the jewelry, right? Can I see some of it?"
Yep.
Is there anything that's made with opal?
With opal. Let me.
Oh, sorry, a pearl.
Well, let me open this on up and see what the descriptions on them are. You're looking at what now? The necklaces?
To see if, yeah, either the necklaces, any of the necklaces or the rings have a pearl on them. Or are made of pearl, I suppose, but more likely to have it like as part of the jewelry.
Necklace, necklace, necklace.
This is really funny right now because she's
No.
asking to look at the stuff that she looked at yesterday for me.
Yeah, you get a sense that she didn't look at it very much. She just kind of magic eyes. And
Yep.
it's not even, yeah.
And
No.
gets off. It's just funny.
No pearls.
Okay.
Oh.
So what she says is, that said, I don't have the pearl necessary to determine the magic, so we would need to try to find one in town.
You haven't bought one yet?
I have not purchased a pearl or found one. That is correct.
You'd think that your clergy would take care of you, but
Well, we had a mixed church, and I was kind of like the person my mentor worshipped was kind of like one of the fringe ones, you know. Not everybody liked that one. So,
But
yeah.
I mean, it's the best one, but you get the idea.
Tell you what, if I can, I will take this back and see if we can't trade some of this for you a nice pearl to do that magic prayer that you know, because I don't know that one.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I wasn't gifted with that one either.
all right. So what else y'all doing?
I think we probably break camp at this point and
To
start
town.
heading back to town.
All right. Well,
With
when
our
you
extra bonus 5 hit points.
when you break camp, everything seems to be going all right. You go to wake Cloud up and our barbarian friend. Cloud wakes on up, but our barbarian friend doesn't.
I'll spare the dying on him.
Okay.
Okay, you want to make sure he was dying first?
That doesn't matter. It's a cantrip. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Okay, cool. I say we should just leave the creature here. It's dead.
I blink a few times, and I will check to see if it is actually dead. Like, I'm very surprised, but I check to see if it's dead.
All right. You would. You got medicine, right?
I can roll medicine for you if you'd like.
No, but you're trained in medicine.
I am not proficient in medicine.
Okay. Because I just working things in my mind. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Sounds good. 14.
From your check, you'd say he's dead as a doornail.
Any obvious injury?
Just all the wounds that he had prior. That is the only thing that would come to your mind as obvious.
And I kind of get up and just lean my forehead against the wall, and I go, why didn't I heal him?
Didn't we heal?
And then I
You did give him a little bit. He was up to 3 hit points, I believe.
But I didn't heal him. It was somebody. I think it was Payne who did.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that's what he was at. But out of game, it wasn't because you didn't do that.
Shh. You don't need to know anything.
Yes.
I just kind of like hit my head against the wall and then slam my fist. damn it.
It's okay, Ava.
It's really not. But
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna just leave, and I'm gonna try not to think about it every time I go to bed. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
Question: is he sleeping on my bedroll?
If you want, we could carry the body, and
Yes.
eventually we'll be able to true resurrect him with prayer.
I take the bedroll from under his body.
Okay.
Well, it was
Actually, that's an
mine.
interesting thought. Hold up.
Well, it was technically my bedroll. So
Yeah. Nope. Revivify is 1 minute dead.
I pressed it. I pressed it clean, only so like.
I don't know the death on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to figure out a way to carry it first.
I mean, I can.
The Minotaur is massive. I don't think even Mickey can carry him. We can drag him out into the forest, but I actually think this is a more humane location rather than burying a hole for him.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about his culture at all. I just had him in front.
Oh,
He
you know what?
tough.
I kind of like the way you think. We could dig a hole right here and just bury him right here, and then we don't have to drag him anywhere. We just come back and make sure he's still here every once in a while.
How are you gonna dig a hole if that's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I don't got a shovel.
Well, you're on stone, so.
Yeah, I when that's mentioned, I kind of check. I'm like, do I have anything that will dig a hole? No, I don't. And I say, how are we gonna dig a hole? I mean,
Well, I guess the most we can do
could
is
dig a hole with our hands, but I think that this stone tomb is going to have to suffice.
I guess we might as well just position him to at least, look good dead.
Yeah, and maybe not in front of everywhere where everybody's walking. Well, there was that other path that was collapsed. Maybe we bring him over there.
This feels awkward regardless.
Okay. I will calmly start trying to drag him towards the entrance of the cave.
Okay. The exit, I suppose, but yes.
Okay.
I let you. I don't stop you, but I follow.
Okay, and we get him to the
how-
edge of the thing, hopefully.
How strong is paint?
He's not strong.
Because I think, if I remember Dylan, he said he weighed about 300 pounds or so.
I can help carry it, but
Well, no, I'm just putting that out so you guys can RP it. So if you want that same effect, it can get done.
Yeah, so I'm not able to drag him by myself.
I'll help.
Okay.
Get him to the edge of the cave and just kind of like prop him up on our big rock, like he's just resting.
All right.
He'll be fine there.
Is it weird that this would be a good way? Is it weird that we're gonna prep him like a scarecrow?
Well, well.
I'm just saying, like,
I wasn't
in
gonna
this
say
kind of manner, like, unless he starts deteriorating, like any passerbys would probably assume not to try to come near the cave where a dead minotaur lodged at.
It could work as a warning.
Yeah, kind of.
As far as that, so.
Does anyone want to say anything?
Chocolate coin eater extraordinaire. We miss you. We will bring you back if it is your will and if it is our deity's will.
And you
Payne
know,
starts to walk down to those. He steps to the back, and that's all I could say.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you well. You fought bravely. That was good. You kept coming back, and then you kept dying on us. We thought we had you, but I guess we didn't. I only know you for your weird diet and your weird way of dying. And if somehow you're not dead, I'm sorry. I really don't know how your kind works. If you all require like 12 hours of sleep and we don't know that, well, at least we kept you armed. Anybody else has anything to say? Cloud, do you know this guy?
Yeah, I don't want you guys giving my eulogy.
Yeah, David doesn't even say anything.
Well, to be fair, I don't know much about the guy. How about you tell us a little more about yourself? I'll work on a better one.
All right, and
As the group leaves, she will follow behind them, but she'll just kind of
roll me two separate D12s, and any one of you, or
I'm gonna roll one of them.
No, you're not.
damn,
Oh, damn you!
damn. All right, I'm waiting for a second one. Oh, hot damn! Thank you, Payne.
Oh no! Wait,
What
wait,
happened?
Did that actually roll? It didn't roll.
wait, hold
yeah,
up. It did a weird thing. I need to double check something. Hold up.
yeah. Okay, I'll take either one. Thank you both.
Nope.
Yep.
He didn't type it correctly.
So it wasn't actually a roll.
I rolled a 10. He did not roll a d12 when he added the apostrophe, so that was a 3.
Damn. Killjoys.
I know. I'm sorry.
Killjoys.
I would blame. I'm specifically going to blame Samuel for tricking you into thinking you rolled.
Killjoys. Oh man.
That was cool, though. Apparently, apostrophe. Yeah, I know how to crit fail whenever I want to now. Cool.
How nice of you.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Let me crit fail real quick.
Oh man.
That's so
All right.
awesome.
It takes you the whole day. You're going down the mountain, down through the woods, and you get to the gates of Millersville, and it's 9:00 at night.
Oh.
And we'll end it right there for now.
Real quick, I don't mind ending here real quick.
Yep.
But let me double check something.
Yep. Go ahead.
Would you have an issue with us saying that are you going to have something happen before we enter Millersville? Or would you be okay with us finishing having entered Millersville and give us time to identify the items?
And sleep, potentially?
I don't know about sleep, but I'm just saying, like, would you be okay if we identify the items before we ended today's session? Or is there something going to happen before we get into Millersville?
Nothing's going to happen before you get into Millersville.
Okay.
But if you want to, I can give you.
That's what I'm looking for. To end the session with, so that we know what this stuff is, and that way we don't have to have one magical amulet and you're like, wait, what magic was it, kind of thing.
And so
it does mean I need to purchase a pearl, though.
Yeah,
but
but what I'll do is I will, let me find these things here. Oh, this is for pain. There. Once you get it identified and figured out, copy, paste. It should be right there. That is on the bow, information on the bow. Let me see here. Who do I got next to the other stuff? Oh, Ava.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And there's
Kind of cool, man.
Whoa.
there's Ava's.
Holy smokes. That's good. I'll take it.
Let's see here. I got pains.
You didn't get my rings or amulets that you might have put in there that were magical.
No, I haven't yet. And right here.
Does it take those to get the pearl too, or how much of a pearl? Don't you have to have like 100 gold piece value pearl or something? Ava?
paste? This is for
Yeah, I do need the pearl, but we'll worry about buying that and figuring it out later. I think the idea is that we just figure that we're assuming this happens, and then we'll worry about other stuff.
That's for Mickey.
Okay.
I could have done all at once for Mickey there with what he has. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's neat.
Not as neat as what I was hoping you'd find, but you didn't. But there's another game, another time. Hopefully, if you don't die. Here's the other
Yeah,
things that Mickey
I
has.
don't die.
Those
Oh my gosh.
And on the others, we will have to wait. Those are the ones that each of your characters picked on up and basically taking affinity to.
Okay.
Since the rest of it you just put into the bags and stuff. But I will give you
That. Okay, fair enough.
that, and I got it.
That's pretty sick as a bow. But I've got to get a string for it though.
Yep.
Is that assuming I need a magical string for
No,
it?
I'm
Okay.
not.
Just any
Ju-
string. Okay.
Just a good
We'll fix
string. Just a good string. I'll
Yeah,
say.
Functional one, yeah.
You
All right.
you guys happy with that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I have, as a GM, have had that issue where I'm like, I gave magic stuff. What was the magic stuff again?
Well, I got
thought I
it.
would try to resolve that on.
Yeah, I got a Word document that I'm tracking for things here that I got. That's why I was taking the time putting the names next to who has.
Who has what? Fair
Yeah,
enough.
basically.
Is there somewhere I can put the item description? I guess probably I'll put it in additional features and traits. There.
Sure. I sometimes what I'll do is when I put it under as equipment in the actual inventory on Roll20, I'll just put it under mods. Be like, oh, this has the thing. And if you want to actually change your AC or whatever, then you can do that up with the gear.
But that's why I described the breastplate the way I did, because it's not mithril. So you don't get the lightweight, but it is magical, so it's a little bit lighter. And
I think it would feel roughly the same way, possibly a little bit lighter until you attune, and then
and because of the attribute of it, I did it. I went that route,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which is nice, you know, as far as that, because it doesn't encumber you once you attune to it.
Actually, if it had been a regular breastplate, my character would have considered taking it just because my character is a character with stealth, I think. Yeah, or well, a somewhat stealthy character, and currently wearing scale mail, which gives disadvantage. So almost certainly better for the character to have this.
You're a melee character anyway, so I guess so. Yeah. Typically, those face, right?
I do have a shield and a mace. Like, I'm kind of a classic cleric in the sense that, like, I don't die instantly when I get into combat, into melee combat, but like I don't do that much damage in melee. I'm just there to soak, as it were.
But there you guys have it. 1 XP,
All right.
1 inspiration.
All right.
As,
Very cool.
as far as that. And this is kind of getting you prepped for further encounters.
What is it? 10 for 5?
For level 5, you need 10 experience, correct?
Damn.
I know. I had the same issue last session where I was like, oh, I'm at 14 experience out of 15. I'm sad.
But hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was good. And I really don't want to mess much more with some of that loot, depending on what you guys are going to be willing to do with it, with Cloud not being able to make it. And
Yeah,
him
well,
kind of there as far as that. So
I have a sneaking suspicion that we will give Cloud the short sword in the end, but I think it's a temporary weapon. It makes sense for.
Well, and there. What?
I think if anything, I might keep the token sword because it's a.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah.
I might keep the token sword just because I like the idea of it just being like some random thing on my person, and then it'd be like, well, this didn't work. At least I got this.
Right.
And
the wand's a pretty nifty one. That one I didn't expect, but I am more than happy to keep it.
Yeah, wands are pretty fun actually, from my experience.
but yeah, instead of Mike, but yes. The aspect of the Minotaur's situation. Hopefully you guys delve into it a little further is the only thing I'm going to say, I guess.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff that could have happened or could happen with that. The problem is that my character didn't have any spell that was useful for him. That would be useful
actually,
for him. And for now, I think it's we left him where we did because it made sense. But
yeah, no, I like that. That's kind of a fun little piece. I think with what aspect kind of did him in, I don't think. I don't know. I'll have to research a bit, but I don't think that I don't think you had anything that would have necessarily saved them at the point at that point.
right. I believe you. Yes.
After the first, as far as that. Now, if he was healthier at the time, then different matter.
Yep. Yep.
As far as
I loved it. Made for a great story, and I can't wait to see how that affects my character in the future because that's.
well,
For a dead, a cleric spell, or speak with dead, is that a cleric spell or is that?
I think it is, and I believe it's a 3rd level cleric spell.
Cool. We need to get to that level so he can find out if he wants to come back or not.
Would
right,
you like to be dead?
I'm gonna stop the record.
No.
I'm gonna stop the record. I'm gonna stop the recording here, and we can talk.
Nope.
And we can talk.